So at Ibrahim College, I teach tafsir, I also teach hadith, and I teach Arabic literature. When I was young, I really loved Arabic literature. I was fascinated by the language of the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that they should speak very little but so comprehensive. Obviously, they learn from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So I always want to learn the classical Arabic, especially the poetry. I was fascinated by the Jahili poets, how they lived in the desert, away from all the hustle and bustle of the other cities and the other civilization like the Romans and the Persian. They lived in the desert, yet they were so creative in their speech. They were so eloquent. They used to use so many beautiful similes and metaphors. It baffles me. Another poet, he talks about his horse, how fast his horse is, and he says mikarrin mifarrin muqbilin mudbirin ma'an kajalmud sakhrin hatta husayl min ali. It's amazing. He goes, my horse, he could move forward and back at the same time. He attacks and he goes forward. I mean, the way they describe their camels and horses and all the other beautiful things in the desert. I love the way the Arab, they write poetry and they sing poetry and they give examples. So my personal favorite when it comes to teaching here at Ibrahim College is Arabic poetry. I would like to explain to everybody that they were well ahead of their time, and the phrases they use and the sentences they use, these are the same vocabulary, these are the same expression you'll find in the Quran and in the hadith of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
My name is Muhammad Mehdi. I've been lecturing in Ibrahim College in the Arabic intensive program as well as the Alimiya program for the past 3 years. Prior to this, I was teaching in Ibrahim College as a part-time teacher. I taught Tajweed, a bit of Arabic language, but after COVID or after lockdown, I was offered a post to teach full-time here in Ibrahim College. Alhamdulillah, I took on the post. Since then, I've been teaching Arabic grammar in both Arabic intensive as well as the Alimiya program. In Arabic intensive, I also teach 2 extra modules, a module of Sirah and a module where we focus on language of Quran. Prior to Ibrahim College, I studied in more of the traditional madaris. I studied in a few madaris, namely Bradford. Then I completed my Alimiya in Bury, Darul Ulum Al Arabiya Al Islamiyya. Then I went on for my studies in Blackburn for a year or so. Since then, as well as teaching in Ibrahim College, also serve as an imam in a local masjid. And I'm also studying with our teacher in Leeds, Sheikh Abdullah Al-Judaid.
My name is Haris Abdul Samad. I'm a teacher of the Arabic Intensive Program and the Alimiya Program at Ibrahim College. I've been teaching for my second year now, so coming up to 2 years, alhamdulillah. And I also studied at Ibrahim College between the years 2011 to 2016, completed the Alimiya Program. And thereafter I went to another institution by the name of Lantern of Knowledge. I completed my studies there. And since graduating, I've been involved in different masajid, different institutions, teaching, lecturing, and so on and so forth. And alhamdulillah, in 2021, I joined Ibrahim College as part of the team.
On the first day when students come into my class, we normally start off with the tutorial because I'm the tutor for the Arabic intensive students. The students come literally without a single word of Arabic under their belt, and fast forward about 9 to 12 months, they leave or they study language of Quran with me, where they are grammatically analyzing and deciphering Quranic ayat. This for myself is, alhamdulillah, probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest highlight of the program, alhamdulillah.
I would say seeing the students progress has been the most satisfying experience, especially recently. We had the graduation of last year's Arabic Intensive, whom I had the pleasure of teaching. Alhamdulillah, seeing them on the stage receiving their certificates was a very proud moment for me. And also when you see the students starting to understand verses of the Quran and a hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and so on and so forth. It's I would say it's the biggest highlight for me when you see the progress of the students, not just academically, but also you see their character developing. They're becoming more mature in how they conduct themselves. It's a really, really proud moment, alhamdulillah.